So guys, I believe most of you have seen the Nintendo update for the new membership. So I'm going to talk about my situation here. We have a family membership right now with 5 Switches on it, and we pay $35 a year to have cloud saves, which is really convenient, and NES and SNES and NES games that I play a lot. So it was a good deal, and I thought they would add Game Boy games for the same price to make it even more worth it, and then add N64 maybe for $5-10 increase or something like that. Then I see the added Genesis game, so I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. I mean, a lot of people are going to complain because it's extra money, but I really do like retro gaming, so I was okay with it. And that's one of the mistakes. It's because we really want something, we're okay with companies being greedy, because this is a definition of greedy. Now they ask for $80 per year for the family membership. $80. Okay, it's not Game Pass here, guys. It's not something like Xbox Game Pass, all right? It's just to play old ROMs, all right? They might have tweaked it a little bit so that we can play online or whatever, but it's not. I mean, those games, some of them in my mind are worth $200, like Zelda. You know, it's priceless. You know what I mean? It's priceless for me. But at some point we have to say stop and draw the line. $80 to play old ROMs? No, we have to say stop. We have to say no. We have to all gang together against Nintendo on this and say no, enough is enough. And we do the same mistakes all across the gaming industry, all right? Like Metroid Dread, whether we like it or not, might be a great game, okay? It might be one of the best Metroidvanias. But it's not the only one out there. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is also amazing. Hollow Knight is also amazing. Bloodstained is also amazing. And all of them are $30. And because we really love Metroid, because we're huge fans of its license and its lore, we're okay with $60. And then Battlefield, same story. We really love Battlefield. We really love its multiplayer. And, you know, Battlefield was before with the single player campaign. One time they tried multiplayer only, and it was $15 only, $15. And the game was complete, by the way. And now they sell us a Battlefield 2042 for $70, or if you want the ultimate version, it's like 100 something. And it has no single player campaign, and it's not even fixed completely. They say, oh yeah, we'll fix it later. Don't worry, we'll do updates, and then they'll release a new one next year. And then with FIFA and Madden and NFL, it's the same thing. And I'm guilty because I love soccer. Okay, I love hockey. I love basketball too. I love baseball. I love a lot of sports. So I buy a lot of these games. But there, though, I buy most of the time when it's on sale. After Christmas, it goes down 75% off, so I buy it. And most of the people don't wait. We just buy it for that price. And we spend hundreds of dollars just for one game. I mean, FIFA Ultimate Edition is like $130. So, and we're okay with that. We are part of the problem. I have been part of the problem too, and I have to try and do an effort, even if I really want something, if I really like something, I have to say, no, it's a question of principle. I'm not going to buy it. Unless it's on really big sale, but otherwise you can't buy this. You can't. $80 for all N64 ROMs. I mean, I don't know, guys. I thought like Smash AT, like they would release a collection on a cartridge or something like that. But no, of course they must have been at the meeting. All these companies are these days, and they try to just milk us as much as they can. They just try to figure out how much microtransactions, like for Pokemon Unite, it's the same thing. It's a game for children, and it's filled with pay-to-win microtransactions. And there's Pikachu's face on it, so loot boxes for children is fine. It's Pikachu's face on it. Guys, where is the industry heading to? It's we cannot be okay with these prices and say, oh, but yeah, but the devs, they work a lot. The devs probably get like 10% of what we give. It's those companies, the publishers, being greedy. You think you're helping the devs by paying those games full price? Who are you helping when you're paying $80 a year for all N64 ROMs? Who are you helping? Oh, because the devs tweak them a little bit so so that we can play online. It's worth that amount of money, guys? No. This is not. You're not helping the little people making those games. You're helping greedy corporations that always want more money, that do meetings every month to try to figure out how can they increase their profit margin, how can they have more stock, how they... And I'm not a communist guy by any stretch of the imagination, guys. I was born in Belgium, which is a very socialist-oriented country, and I did not like it, okay? I moved to Canada, now I'm in the US, but I am not a communist or a socialist person, all right? But at some point, full-blown capitalism like this is not acceptable either. There's just middle, you know, you have to be in between. Capitalism unchecked like this, or communism, socialism unchecked, is not good either way, okay? You have to be moderate. This is absolutely unacceptable, guys. We had the virtual console before. You could just buy the games you wanted and own them. No, they don't like that. They want you to pay every month, every year for this. And it's disgusting. At least Xbox has a good business model. They're not asking too much. I mean, they try to increase the price, but everybody got mad and they had to revert back to the old price. You know, and this is what we have to do. We have, as consumers, we have to stand up and say no. I really want those Genesis games on Switch. I really want those N64 games on Switch. Believe me, I was super excited. Everybody was disappointed at the last Direct. I was super excited. But this is just a question of principle, guys. They bent me over in Belgium and you know, used me in all the ways they could. I was, all the money I was making was to pay taxes and stuff, and you don't bend me over like this forever. No, at some point you have to say no. You guys don't want to treat me like a normal human being. I'm out. And here with Nintendo, they're losing me. I already was criticizing Metroid Dread and a few other things that they were doing, like the FOMO they did with the Super Mario All-Stars 3D collection. Only releasing for 1 year and then it's gone. So that, you know, they don't care about you. They don't care. They just care about your wallet. And yeah, it's what corporations do, but at some point, no. There has to be also just right between where they can make the money, but they can also make us happy, you know, like GOG is doing. You know, GOG is not perfect by any means. Good old games, GOG.com, but you can buy games DRM free on it, and you own the game, and you also give money to the devs and everybody, so everybody's happy, you know. But they don't like that. They want to make as maximum money as they can. They don't care, even if all of us have something to lose in this and it makes us unhappy. They don't. What infuriates me the most is when they do a big speech and say, "Oh, we care, dear gamers, we care about you. We want you to be happy. We want to please our fans." They don't want to please anybody. They just want us to like it enough so that we buy it. That's what's going. That's what's happening, guys. They just want us to be happy enough, just enough so that we buy it. That's why they release Cyberpunk like this. They thought it would be good enough so that we buy it, and which what happened. I think they sold like 13 million copies. So that's what happened. We have to stand up, and we cannot accept prices like this. We can't. It's why I'm not buying Back for Blood 2 right now. I would love to play it. I think it doesn't seem like a bad game, Back for Blood. But the price, because I don't have Game Pass, by the way. I own all of my Xbox games. And the price that it is for the Ultimate Edition is $100. I will buy it, but when it's gonna be on sale, 50%, 75% off, because it will be, then I will buy it. I don't, like I have we all have a gigantic backlog. Let's play our backlog. Anyway, all the best games are the older games. Let's play through our backlog and not spend that much money like this on new games and on business models like this. All right, it's like Stadia is not being successful, which is good because their business model is not good. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about this. People have to talk about this more. I'm glad to see most people are saying no to Nintendo about this, but I'm curious to see if the consumers, like the common Joe, people that don't listen to YouTube, that they don't care about this that much, they just want to buy it for their families, and I'm curious to see if that's gonna work for Nintendo, because it might, even if we all scream foul, it might, and that's disappointing. But we have to try to stand up. We have to try. And again, I'm not a communist. I understand corporations, but at some point they have to not be that greedy. This cannot be unchecked like this, continue like this. The whole industry is like this, and not just Nintendo, it's everyone. And we have to stand up. Alright, so that's all I wanted to say for now. I hope you guys have a great day here in North Carolina. Weather is beautiful. So let's enjoy what we can. And hope you have a great time. Bye guys.